Okay, so this is a problem. So what is A? What is B? What is C? Okay, now my next question is going to be, does this quadratic open up or down? It opens down. And why does it open down? Because A is a negative. And it's not just because A equals -1, it's because A equals a negative. Okay, now, is the vertex the maximum or the minimum point? Since it opens down, where's the vertex? At the top or the bottom? Top. That means the vertex is the maximum point. Now, from there, what did I have you find on Friday? So Thursday I posted the notes. So what did I have you find? You can't find the maximum and minimum. You can, but the first thing that we have to do is find the vertex. But what do you have to find before you can find the vertex? You have to find it before you can find the full vertex. No, I already said it. What is it? We got to find the axis of symmetry. And the axis of symmetry is x equals the opposite of b over 2a. Well, the opposite of b, well, if b is -4, the opposite of that is 4. 2 times a, 2 times -1 is -2, which means 4 divided by -2 is -2. So x equals -2. So that's the first part of our vertex. Now, what do we do? Yep, we plug it in because now we're going to find the vertex. So we're going to plug in -2 in for x. We're going to solve for y. So the opposite of -2 squared minus 4 times -2 plus 4. Remember that this -2 squared, you got to do that first. So -2 times -2 is 4. The opposite of 4 is -4. Then, if I take this apart, -4 times -2 plus 8 plus 4. -4 plus 8 is +4. 4 plus 4 is 8. So my vertex is -2, 8. Now from this, you guys, you can know everything else. So from this, you know our domain, you know our range, and now we know, and we can find our y-intercept. But from knowing this right here, we know that our domain, and it's what I wrote on Friday. On Friday, I typed a big, huge note that said your domain is always all real numbers. And our range, now, because our graph opens down, right? Because it opens down, our maximum point is 8, which means our range is all real numbers That was horrible. Less than 8. Or equal to 8. Oh, man. So all real numbers less than or equal to 8. And if I asked you what our maximum value was, our maximum point is -2, 8. If I asked you what our maximum value was, you would say 8, because it's always that y. Now there's one more thing that we have to find, and that's our y-intercept. And our y-intercept is always what? You said it earlier. Yes, our y-intercept is 0, c. So it would be 0, and what's our c? 4. Go ahead. So to find the range, it's based on your y. How I knew it was less than or equal to 8 is because the graph opens down. If it had opened up, then it would have been greater than or equal to 8. Because it opens up, all your y values would be getting higher. But because it opens down, all your y values are getting less. That's why. So your range is always based on what your y of your vertex is. Your domain is always all real numbers, no matter what. Okay? What was our vertex? -2, 8. I'm just going to put it up here. Now, because it opens down, that means my axis of symmetry is going to cut it down right in the middle. And then, what's my y-intercept? 0, 4. Now, I said on Thursday in my video, I said that you needed 5 points. Well, I have 2. Now look at this. This is 2 units away from the axis of symmetry. See how it is 1, 2? That means it's 2. There's a mirror point 2 points away. So that axis of symmetry cuts the graph in half. So you're going to have the y-intercept 2 away, and then you'll have the other one 2 away. Now we just need a point. We need another random point. So I have 0. So we can pick something closer, or we could pick 1. It doesn't really matter. Let's just plug 1 into the equation. So y equals -1 squared minus 4 times 1 plus 4. How did I pick the 1? I just picked it, you guys. It wasn't anything. I just picked it. Okay? It was close. It's a smallest number that's easy to plug in. I could have picked something less than 0. I just didn't want to put a negative number in.
Could you have 0?
No, because we already put 0 in. Because when x is 0, y is 4. So we need something else. So 1 squared is 1. So this becomes -1 minus 4 plus 4. Well, -1 minus 4 is -5. -5 plus 4 is -1. So when x is 1, y is -1. So I'm going to graph that. I'm going to go over to 1, down to -1. That is 1, 2, 3 away. So I'm going to have a point 3 away from the axis of symmetry on the other side. 1, 2, 3.